From the Intelfluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the Intelfluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Ava Roxanne Stritt is a freelance travel writer, editor, and spa lover. Ava is the creator of Spa Travel Gal, a resource that promotes the idea that spa, travel, and skincare experiences are not a luxury, but essential to a healthy body and mind. Ava's work has been featured in USA Today, Travelocity, and CBS News, to name a few. Additionally, Ava is the travel editor for Hope for Women magazine. Check out spatravelgal.com to learn more, or you can follow Ava on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, to name a few. Well, thanks so much for agreeing to speak with us today. We really appreciate it. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what led you to start the Spa Travel Gal?
Well, my background is actually in finance. I was a financial analyst for a very large corporation for many, many years, and always used to write for magazines on the side because I wrote in college for the college newspaper and things like that. Just always loved the wellness arena and started thinking about, everyone's saying self-care now. I've been preaching self-care for 20 years and skincare and just everyone taking some time for themselves. So my background is a lot of different areas. I tend to be really good at a lot of things, but not an expert at any one.
I'm like, that's a humble way to put it. I'd be like, I'm an expert at this, and this, and this.
She reminds us from time to time.
Well, I might be a spa expert.
And then what point did you break out into influencer marketing?
Well, that was mainly in 2009 when I got on Twitter. That was before anyone they would say twit instead of tweet. No one knew anything. Even at my corporate office, they were pulling me in to just explain what Twitter was or what social media was. People had really no idea. So I would get pulled into that department. And there were so few people on Twitter in Atlanta, Georgia, where I was at that time, that we all kind of gathered on Thursday night somewhere. We all knew each other because there were that few of people on Twitter. So that was really the start. But I think what made me so comfortable on Twitter is I was on a lot of dashboards talking about Disney as a mom. Diz boards. I was in a lot of chats and was just so comfortable with sharing things about taking kids to Disney way before social media started. That I think that's why for someone in the beginning to be comfortable sharing ideas. And Twitter has changed a lot, but back then you could find someone there who loved exactly what you loved, even if it happened to be a stuffed raccoon.
Really?
Totally. So let's talk brand collaborations, because you certainly have a lot. So what are some memorable ones that come to mind over the years you've been doing this, whether it be spas or just different brands, beauty brands, anything really?
The most memorable one that I've been able to be a part of for the last few years as an ambassador is Rocky Mountaineer. They are these luxury train adventures through the Canadian Rockies. You have amazing views. It's such an exclusive way to see the wilderness and not have to hike. You see things up there in the mountains on the train that you might have to hike for days to get to. Every trip is totally different. I've been 3 times. They work very well with ambassadors. There's a group of us. We've become a tight-knit group, and they've really let us experience everything about the company. So when you are a true representative for them once you've experienced the company and the brand.
Nice. And there's a lot of social media out there, and there's always going to be more. And you seem to be on every single major platform. Do you have a favorite one?
I guess Instagram right now, Instagram stories, because they seem so stress-free, which is another thing I've always believed in. Instagram stories are stress-free. It seems like everyone's feed is getting too stressful. What am I going to post? Is it going to be the perfect photo? Is my caption going to be right? And a story can be quick, simple. I'm just thinking about this right now, and boom, it's out there. And no one's quite as worried about is what they look like, if they got the right filter on. And I appreciate that about the stories so much.
Definitely. So as a content creator, freelance travel writer, editor, spa lover, you've got a lot of stuff going on. So what does an average day or average week look like for you? So how do you structure your time so you can get everything that you need to get accomplished and still have some time for yourself?
I've brought over from my old career as a financial analyst a lot of spreadsheets. Spreadsheets about what drafts are due, prioritizing things. I also used to be a big daytimer person. So I kind of prioritize things and sort them by columns and try to get it all done. It gets crazy, but you have to do that because when you're out on location, say I'm going to Disney this weekend and then I'm going to St. Moritz, Switzerland in 2 weeks, I have to get a lot of things done before I go on those trips to make sure I've met my commitments and my deliverables for brands. So spreadsheets.
Nice.
That's a good way. I heard Switzerland and all my mind went to was chocolate.
Chocolate. That's another thing. When you said, what is my day like? When I'm at home, I usually start every day going to Bar 3 fitness classes almost every day and walking my dogs either in the neighborhood or at a state park on an island nearby. If I don't do that, I can't eat all those luxurious meals and chocolate in places like Switzerland. So you're playing catch up on your own fitness when you come home from those trips.
All right, very fair, very fair. And so it's still pretty early in 2020. So what are some of your goals as it pertains to spa, travel gal, and influencer marketing in general?
Let's see, December and January were very successful for me as an influencer and a content creator. So I want to be able to have months that good at least once a quarter. I'm just, I always say, oh, there's nothing going on right now. And then someone will reach out to me that I had no idea, I didn't even have a relationship with. And that's what I love. I think that's one thing that's so interesting. Every day is different. It's definitely not a lot of the past jobs that I've had that either were cubicle, office, every day was almost exactly the same. I guess as an influencer, every day is different and you get to discover great things and share them with others.
Definitely. And then so the vision behind Spa Travel Gal, if I have it right, reading the About page, is it promotes the idea that spa, travel, and skincare experiences are not a luxury, but they're essential to a healthy body and mind. What are some of the ways that you ingrain that idea, throughout the blog so people really start to understand that it's essential, it's not just a luxury?
Well, because you can do it anywhere. Believe it or not, my original blog was My Skin Concierge. I always loved the word concierge, even when I was young, because my mother was a concierge when she was pregnant with me at the Mayflower Hotel in Washington, D.C. My dad worked in the Pentagon. So my mother used to travel the world writing grants as a school teacher and study education. But so when I started that My Skin Concierge on Twitter, that was my original name. Every Sunday, I had a chat called Skincare Sunday. I'm the founder of the hashtag Skincare Sunday. And every Sunday, because I wasn't at my desk job, we had a chat for 1 hour that kind of sometime ended up all day about things people could do right then to take moments for themselves. Sunday afternoon and evening tended to be the time that moms, everyone had a few more moments than you do maybe during the week or a Friday or Saturday night to do something for themselves. Go lock that bathroom door and pull out that mask that you got at the drugstore, anything. But that's how it all started.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer for free? It's easy. Visit Intellifluence.com, click on the influencers link, and then click on the Join for Free button to sign up. You'll get immediate access to our influencer marketplace where you can browse relevant offers from brands and apply on the spot. Earn cash quickly by referring your friends and family. You'll also be eligible to receive attractive product and service pitches from brands. There's absolutely no cost to join as an influencer, so we hope you take advantage of our service. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date. That's it for now. We hope to see you soon.